Hello everyone, مرحبا and thank you for watching Edupedia World videos. Let's speak Arabic by Hiba Abu Ni'aj. In this lesson we will discuss a topic related to the verb, which is Arabic negation. We will learn how to form the negative for past, present and future tenses. Also, we will learn the particles used to do this. So let's get started. فلنبدأ. Well, there are different particles used for negation in Arabic. The first one is la. La. La is used to negate present tense verbs, and it must be used immediately before the verb. Let's see examples. We have the first sentence. أنا أحب السباحة. أنا أحب السباحة means I like swimming. The negative for this sentence is أنا لا أحب السباحة. أنا لا أحب السباحة. I don't like swimming. So لا is used with the present tense verb and it is before, you add it before the present tense verb. أنا لا أحب السباحة. It is I don't like swimming. Another example. هم يحبون السباحة. هم يحبون السباحة. They like swimming. So this is the present tense verb and we need to change this sentence into negative in the meaning. So we add لا before the present tense verb and it becomes هم لا يحبون السباحة. They don't like swimming. So the first particle is لا and it is used for negation, and exactly it is used to negate present tense verbs and it must be added before the present tense verb. The second particle is ma, and ma is used to negate past tense verbs and it must be directly followed by the past tense verb. Let's see the example. Here we have that sentence. هو قرأ هذا الكتاب. هو قرأ هذا الكتاب. He read this book. To change it into negative, because قرأ, which is read in the past tense verb, we have to use ما and you have to add it before the past tense verb. So it becomes هو ما قرأ هذا الكتاب. He did not read this book. So, ma again is used to negate past tense verb and should be added before the past tense verb. The next particle is lam. Lam. Lam is also used to negate past tense verb. However, it must be followed by the present form of the verb. Remember that. Lam is used to negate past tense verb, but it should be followed by the present form of the verb. Let's see the example over here. أنا أقرأ هذا الكتاب. أنا أقرأ هذا الكتاب. I'm reading this book. أقرأ is the present tense verb and always the present tense verb has dhamma on the last letter of it. أنا أقرأ. To make it negative, by using lam, so first you have to add lam before the present tense verb, and there is another change. Instead of dhamma, you have to put sukun. So it becomes أنا لم أقرأ هذا الكتاب. أنا لم أقرأ هذا الكتاب, which means I did not read this book. I'm going to say it again. So with lam, remember that lam is used to negate past tense verb and it should be followed by present form of the verb. And the other change you have to make it, so usually the present tense verb has dhamma on the last letter, while if you add lam, you have to change dhamma into sukun. Like here, أقرأ is the present verb with lam, لم أقرأ. أنا لم أقرأ هذا الكتاب. More particles to be used for Arabic negation is لن. لن is used to negate future verbs, and it must be followed by the present form of the verb. Let's see how. So the sentence أنا سأسافر غدا. I will travel tomorrow. أنا سأسافر غدا. When we add لن, you have to add it before the verb, and the verb here is present verb. أنا لن أسافر. So you have to change the vowel on the last letter. In the present, again, there is dhamma on ra on the last letter of the present verb. When you add لن, it becomes لن أسافر. So you have to change dhamma into fatha. أنا لن أسافر غدا. I will not travel tomorrow. So لن is used to negate future verbs, and it must be followed by present tense verb, and that present verb should have fatha on the last letter. Like here, أنا لن أسافر غدا. And now, for nominal sentences, nominal sentences are negated by using ليس. ليس. And ليس should be conjugated in the appropriate way according to the subject of the nominal sentence. And this lesson about ليس have been discussed before, so you can watch the video for ليس and how to conjugate it with the personal pronouns. And now I will show you some examples. We have a sentence here, هذا كتابي. This is my book. The negative, هذا ليس كتابي. This is not my book. So هذا ليس كتابي, it is the negative, which means this is not my book. Another example, أنا متعب. I am tired. أنا متعب. The negative, أنا لست متعبا. أنا لست متعبا. So with أنا, ليس becomes لست, and the noun after it, instead of double dhamma, it will have double fatha. أنا لست متعبا. I'm not tired. Alright, so as a conclusion, as we mentioned before, that we have different particles used for negation in Arabic. The first one is la. La is used to negate present tense verbs, and it should be added before the present tense verb. With ma is used to negate past tense verbs, and it must be directly followed by the past tense verb. With lam is used to negate past tense verb, but it should be followed with the present form of the verb, and remember that you have to put sukun instead of fatha on the last letter of the present verb. With lan it is used with or to negate future verbs, and it must be followed by present form of the verb, and you have to remember that the present tense verb after lan should has fatha on the last letter. And for nominal sentences, they are negated by using laysa, and you have to choose the correct conjugation regarding to the subject or to the personal pronouns. So that's all for this lesson. Thank you for watching. Be ready for the next lesson. ومع السلامة.